We move on to the final presentation for this session. فريحي شيماء.
A PhD student from University of Annaba, and I'm here for presenting our paper titled Environment the Power of Cycle Gun, a comprehensive survey on image processing. Our presentation will be structured in four main sections: an introduction to the topic with an overview of how the algorithm operates, a practical application, and finally the conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. So, style transfer is a revolutionary deep learning technique that enables the transformation of an image by applying the style of another image. This method aims to merge the content of one image with the style of another, thereby creating a new image that retains the structural element of the original while adopting the stylistic characteristic of the reference image. So, in recent years, the researchers have explored various image transformation algorithms, including generative adversarial network, such as pix-to-pix, GAN, and style GAN, among others. These advancements have greatly enriched the toolkit available for image processing and transformation. As shown in slide, we can see the power of generative adversarial network in synthetic image and image transformation. However, a significant challenge in this field is the relevance on paired data, which consists of corresponding image pairs in different styles. So, state transfer technique often struggle with this requirement, limiting their effectiveness and applicability in diverse scenarios. Unlike traditional methods, cycle gun enables the style transfer without the need for such direct correspondence by using unpaired data. So the algorithm transforms an image from domain A to domain B and back, with ensuring that the reconstructed image is similar to the original image. For example, when translating a paragraph from English to French, it's crucial to preserve the and back from English to French and back. It's crucial to preserve the meaning of the original paragraph. So CycleGAN is an extension of generative adversarial network introduced by Goodfellow. Now, generative adversarial network is composed of two deep neural networks, the generator and the discriminator. The generator tries to generate a real like image from random noise, and on the other hand, the discriminator tries to classify the image, which one is the come from the real dataset and generated by the generator. So the cycle GAN consists of two GANs, resulting in total two generator and two discriminator. The generator GAB transforms the image from domain A to domain B, and the generator GBA transforms the image from domain B back to domain A. The discriminator A and B tries to distinguish between the real and fake ungenerated image in each domain. Now the cycle consisting the two generators GAB and GBA operates in cascading manner. This pairing allows for the transformation of an image from domain A into an image in domain B, followed by the restoration of the image back to domain A. Together, this transformation creates a direct and inverse cycle. In direct cycle, we use the discriminative DB that distinguish between the real and fake image in domain B, and in inverse cycle we use the discriminator A that distinguish between the real and fake generated image in domain A. Now, CycleGAN training. The training of CycleGAN is performed according of these two cycles: cycle from A to B and back, the direct cycle, and cycle from B to A, the inverse cycle. The loss for each cycle is composed of an adversarial loss and a cyclic loss. The adversarial loss for each cycle is calculated by the formula here. The objective of adversarial loss is to fool the discriminator and to create and generate an image that are similar to the real. Now, cyclic loss. The goal of cyclic loss is to minimize the difference between the reconstructed image and the original image. The total loss used for training the CycleGAN is the sum of all loss. Now, after we have understand the basic concept of CycleGAN, we can dive into the application. So here we can see various applications of CycleGAN, such as type transfer, season transfer, image polarization, super resolution, and others. And here is a pie chart that highlights the number of people included in our research in different domains. Now we have an example of paper that named Contour Enhanced CycleGAN Framework for State Transfer In this paper, the authors integrate the sub operator effectively for filtering out the noise and enhance the representation of strong color. In second example, image colorization using cycle gun with semantic and spatial rationality. In this paper, the authors integrate a multi-scale cascaded dilated convolutional network in model in the generators to extract diverse spatial features while employing a self-attention mechanism within the discriminator to enhance the semantic relevance of colorized objects. Conclusion. This comprehensive review has delved into the fundamental principle and diverse application of CycleGAN, the powerful generative neural network architecture of CycleGAN has opened up new possibilities in various domains of machine learning and image processing. The application explored includes style transfer, object transfiguration, domain adaptation, and image colorization, among others. Empirical study has demonstrated the effectiveness and versatility. The effectiveness of CycleGAN in achieving realistic and high-quality image transformation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you for that comprehensive review. And we turn to the audience for potential questions. You welcome your questions.
Thank you for this presentation. I have a question about future work.
Future work of CycleGAN. The future work. My future work will the future work of CycleGAN. This is just. C'est pas dans mon domaine, juste c'est plus sur le surveil parce que j'ai fait des études bibliographiques durant les 2 années في الدكتوراه. Donc في les 2 années كنت نخدم على الجان ستيب الجان في الدومين هذا. Après j'ai changé de domaine. Actuellement أنا نخدم على la recommandation multimodale. مش في الدومين تاعي.
Any other question? So we thank you once again, and this final presentation concludes this session. I hope you found it interesting, inspiring, and thank you. We invite you to join us to the lunch